Hey, how's everyone doing there tonight? This is Undead Nightmare 24, back with a video. It's going to be a review for the Joe the Horror Man Slashback Saturdays. I want to send a shout out to Joe the Horror Man. Awesome challenge every week. Um, this week, our slasher topic is going to be we have to pick a PG-13 slasher or an unrated slasher. So pretty much it can't be a rated R slasher. So I went ahead and went with an unrated slasher from the collection. And this is a well-known movie. So let's get into the film I selected from the collection here. It's going to be Rob Zombie's Halloween 2007, the unrated cut, director's cut. So this is an unrated edition, an unrated cut of the film. So this is directed by Rob Zombie. He needs no introduction. He also directed films as House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, and this has an all-star cast in the film as well. I'm only going to name a few actors because there's like I said, an all-star lineup of actors in this one. We have Tyler Mane, Scout Taylor Compton, Danielle Harris, Sherry Moon Zombie, and Malcolm McDowell. And there's other big-time stars in this film as well. This is a Halloween slasher. And a well-known one as well. So let's get down to the plot of this. You guys have probably seen this film, but I'm just gonna go over the plot and my opinions on this film. So let's get going with the plot here. So this one follows a young Michael Myers, shows his backstory, which a lot of people didn't really care for. Some did. I'm one of them that didn't mind it, and it pretty much follows a young Michael Myers as he's killing these animals. As a young kid, comes from a messed up family. He has a really like I said, messed up family. Everyone's mean to him. He has a stepdad that's a jerk to him. His mom cares for him, but then she lives a pretty wild life as a stripper. And then you also got his sister, who's pretty rude to him too. And then he has these kind of psychological problems where he's killing animals. No one's paying attention. He goes to school. He has bullies that are harassing him. Everything's just pushing him to the edge. So that pretty much leads to his killer wrath and psycho, him going pretty much psychotic. So it goes through that, and then it finds out where he starts to kill people. He starts with a bully, passes it on to all the family members that have harmed him, and pretty much triggers him to the point where he's just on a mad rampage. He gets arrested as an adolescent. It shows his backstory where he's in Smith's Grove, the psycho ward there. It shows him grow from a kid to a man as he becomes silent and more worrisome. And you got Dr. Loomis, played by Malcolm McDowell, who's trying to help him, but he's kind of giving up on him. And it shows him grow as an adult. He's in complete silence, just making masks. And he's just plotting his escape, which he finally gets to do with these two guards that pretty much are harassing him, and another woman in there as well, which leads him to his breakout, because this is the unrated cut, so it shows through that. And it leads him back to Haddonfield, where he regains his full costume, overalls, mask, everything. He gets back to his house, and he's pretty much after his sister, who's played by Scout Taylor Compton. She plays Laurie Strode in this film, and it goes back to that basic story where he's just back in Haddonfield, going on a killing spree, trying to finish it off on his family with Laurie. And it also has some comebacks it has a friend who's Sheriff Brackett's daughter. It's Danielle Harris, so it brings an original there, playing Annie. And then you got Sheriff Brackett, played by Brad Dourif, famous for the Chucky voices and other horror films as well. So the all-star cast. This film sends him back through Haddonfield, and he's more brutal on the kills in this one. The only little small pick I have with this film is when he's killing, he growls. I didn't like that. One of those that agrees that Michael Myers should be a silent killer, like on the original. I was a little ticked off, and I didn't really like the brown overall suit either. It didn't bother me that much, but I'm used to the blue original suit. So those were two small picks off the film. But overall, let's go with the killer. Michael Myers, iconic. He really looks pretty brutal in this film. I like the look of the mask. It still brings that it's more worn out in this film, but it still brings that creepiness when you see him. Um, Overall, the kills on this are solid. Really enjoyed them. There's some pretty brutal kills, some homage to the original as well. The original scores back as well, and that carries this film, brings it up a notch there too. So it's pretty much my perspective on this film. Overall, I enjoy it. I'm a fan of Rob Zombie, so I'm one of those that does enjoy this film a lot. And like I said, it's pretty solid for me. So would I recommend this film? I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this. If you haven't, I do recommend this film. Highly recommend it. Solid remake for me. I'm going to rate it a 4.5 out of 5. And that's my opinion, guys. You guys might have it lower, not care for this film. I'm a fan of this film. So it's going to be a 4.5 out of 5. And this is going to be my review for an unrated slasher for Joe the Horror Man Slashback Saturday. Shout out to Joe the Horror Man again. Get awesome challenge. Please check his channel out. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hope everyone's doing well out there. And happy Slashback Saturday. It's Undead Nightmare 24. Keep it horror. Peace.
Described by police as Manson-like in its viciousness. 3 people brutally murdered and a 10-year-old boy being held in custody.
You haven't said a word for 15 years.
This summer, Rob Zombie unleashes a unique vision of a legendary tale.
Listen, be careful tonight. A lot of nutcases come out on Halloween.
Is the boogeyman real? Why are you so obsessed with the boogeyman, Tommy? Halloween night, the boogeyman attacks kids who don't believe.
Oh no, Tommy! Boogeyman's gonna get me!
I'm gonna cut that mask right off your face.
He's come back for his baby sister.